What is going on, guys? It's your boy Chris here. It's been a minute, but I'm back with a new video. Um, Nothing really major to talk about. Who am I kidding? Yeah, there is. And it's going to be fun because in this video, I've got to talk about the MAGA halftime show. I'm not even going to call it Turning Point USA because because I don't want to give them the press. The MAGA halftime show, aka the perpetually victimized, poor, downtrodden, like, I don't know, like, victims, the victim grievance halftime show, I guess. Um, I don't know what the fuck that was. I haven't watched the whole thing, and I'm not going to because I have better things to do with my time. But what I've seen of it has been absolutely hilarious. From Kid Rock lip syncing, um, to finding out it was pre-taped like 2 days ago, and they could have fixed a lot of the issues with the audio. Like, if it was pre-taped 2 days ago, 2 days prior to the Super Bowl Sunday, them not having the audio synced up to where he's dancing around like a dickhead on stage is inexcusable. Which leads me to believe that they just didn't care to fix it. This dude, like Hillbilly Manelli, as he's now being called, oh, Rob Ritchie, yeah, you made a complete ass of yourself, which is, didn't think that was possible for you to do any more than you already have, given how much of an ass you've made of yourself over the years. Old Kid Rock, who is mid 50s, I think, and looks like he's 70 now. I don't know. He's looking rough, but all that hate and stupidity turned you into a fucking goblin. Look at Stephen Miller. He's younger than me. I don't know how that's possible. He's like in his 40s. Just like, holy shit. Like, he's not even 40, or he just turned 40. It's like, holy shit, you look fucked, bro. But anyway, the big kicking point for me has been, I don't know the guy's name, and I don't care. If you know who the fucking guy is, you can put it in the comments. I don't give a shit. I'll just say, okay, cool, and move it, keep it moving. Um, but the guy who sang, I don't know what the name of the song is, but it started off about him. I just want to drink my beer, catch my fish, drive my truck, and it's like no one's stopping you from doing any of this shit. I just want to mow my lawn, watch the game. Like, no one's stopping you from doing this. You can do these things. Like, if you want to mow your grass, go mow your fucking grass. If you want to drink a beer and catch fish, go do that shit instead of singing about how. Shut the fuck up. Like, you did you instead of, like, here's the thing. The point of the song is he wanted to be just left alone to be his country ass or whatever. And it's like, dude, you could have done that, but instead of doing that, you sat down and wrote a song crying about all the things that you claim you can't do that you can clearly just go do instead of singing your shitty fucking song. Like, you're an idiot, whoever you are. I don't care who you are. Like, whoever this artist is, you're a goddamn moron. Like, you. The Bo Burnham joke about country music is dead ass accurate at this point, and they're never beating the allegations. They're just not. And this is not to slander all country because all of it isn't like this. There are good country artists out there. I've recently found Charlie Crockett, and I like that dude. Fucking Lonesome Drifter is a great song. Brian Andrews. Another one I liked. Sturgill Simpson. Outlaw country like a motherfucker. I like that dude. Um, when Luke Bryan is calling you out on your bullshit, That should tell you something. And that guy's a shitbag. And he's even like, this ain't helping, bro. Like, this made us look like I'm saying this and I'm an abusive, like, alcoholic asshole. But I'm even going to call this out for how bad this was. Like, this was embarrassing. What the fuck is this? Like, it was just a mess. And all because y'all were mad about Bad Bunny. And let me be clear. I knew who Bad Bunny was because he had wrestled, and I watched wrestling. I saw him wrestle in Puerto Rico, and it was cool shit. The Rex he got was like Hogan in back in the day. Like, I shit you not. He was good in the ring. Um, he was good in Happy Gilmore too. The only good thing about that movie, aside from like MJF, honestly, the only good thing, and Adam Sandler was Adam Sandler, so he was great. But you know, you had all that, and then you have but yeah, Bad Bunny put on a fucking show, man, and in a situation where you could choose to watch the Turning Point MAGA halftime show, or watch a show where it showed an embracing of culture, an embrace of like a message of love and unity and having a good fucking time versus being preached at by a bunch of fucking assholes. I'm going to choose the party 99.9% of the time because that's where the fun is. Also, note for all you guys who were on the right who are complaining about the guys grinding on each other, y'all seem really focused on the guys grinding on each other when there was all kinds of like beautiful women just shaking that ass all over the place. I mean, I'm just saying, for a lot of ultra manly alpha men, y'all are sure mad about focused on the dudes. Just saying. Like, for the first time in recorded history, white dudes were upset about Latina ass. Never in recorded history have we ever had white dudes have a problem with Latina ass. And for the first time ever, there are white dudes melting down online about, I didn't like all that ass shaking. Yeah, what? Y'all didn't like it? Really? White dudes? Really? White people? Really? Really? Y'all really gonna try to tell me you didn't like that? Y'all really gonna say that? Really? You think I believe that? Because I don't. Y'all are full of shit. And on top of that, it's really funny how everybody was talking about the MAGA halftime show online. But no one was talking about Bad Bunny's performance until after it ended because everybody was actually watching Bad Bunny's performance. And everyone was just clowning on the MAGA show. But at this point, that's what MAGA is. It's a fucking joke. When this is all over in another 3 years or whatever, if Trump makes it to that 3 years, because I don't think health wise he's going to hold up. I think his health's going to fail him before he gets to the last full 4 years, but that's just my opinion. But when it's over in 4 years, you're going to be relegated to the trash bed of history. You do realize that, right? Once he's gone, like MAGA's done, it's over. It's already starting to be over. And it's been starting to be over because of all this. People are pissed about the whole MAGA thing. They're pissed. They're not happy with the economy. They're not happy with the price of groceries. They're not happy with the job market. They're not happy with the Epstein cover-up. They're not happy with any of this, the tariffs. They're not happy with the way he's running shit. And it's out there. It's plain as day. People are fucking pissed. They're not happy about the whole ICE situation. People are fucking angry. And it's coming to a head. Not that it's going to be violent or anything like that, but eventually they're going to end up having to get him the fuck up out of there. Either impeachment or the 25th Amendment. I don't know which one, but it's getting to that point where it's about that time. And they're going to usher his ass out. Like I said, I don't think it's going to be anything violent. I'm not advocating for anything violent. I think it'll be through the legal channels, through either impeachment or the 25th Amendment gets invoked and they just get him the fuck out of there. But that's how it's going to end. That's how MAGA ends. And if he makes it the full 4 years, it ends with him because there is no one on the Republican side that will gain that support. Everybody hates J.D. Vance. Like, he's getting booed globally right now at the Olympics. He will never be president. And there's no one else for the Republicans to run. It's over. There's no young up-and-coming superstar. Everybody that could have run has sold themselves out to become a bootlicker for this current administration. And they don't have anybody's respect or trust. It's over. If the Democrats take back Congress, which it was looking like a long shot. It looks like the House is gonna flip. The Senate was a long shot, but the more shit that this dude keeps doing, it keeps pushing the Senate into play. Like, the Senate could actually flip. It's a long shot, but it could still flip. And if it does, you can bet your fucking ass impeachment hearings will happen immediately. Because he's led the cover up on the Epstein stuff. He's the reason it hasn't come out. It's not Bondi. Bondi's following his orders. They're going to impeach her. They're going to impeach him. They're going to impeach Noam. Those three are going to be up out of there. And here's the thing with the whole Epstein thing. Even Republicans in Congress are like, what the fuck? Like, there's a video last night of Lauren Boebert leaving a meeting where they've seen the unredacted files. And she was like fucking pissed. She's pissed. She's like, what the fuck? She's like, yeah, do you think she should get clemency? Fuck. Ghislaine Maxwell should get clemency. Not only should she not get clemency, they should move her back to a more harsh prison. Fuck that bitch. Thank you, good night. She probably went somewhere to fucking throw up. Like the shit I've seen in the Epstein list is fucking gross. It's fucking sick. And at this point, it's like, yo, it's not even about Democrats or Republicans. It's not. It's about rich and powerful people doing awful shit to kids. To quote the movie Spotlight, They let it happen. 2 kids. It could have been you. It could have been me. It could have been any of us. Ironically, I just rewatched that movie again today. I just rewatched it. I had to. Because it hit home when I first watched it. And when I first saw it, I saw it in theaters. It was on like a limited run. And my wife and I went to DC to go watch it. We met, we went to dinner and we went to this theater in DC. And we went to watch it. And the theater, you could hear a pin drop in that bitch because of how good the movie was. And how shocking. When at the end of the movie, they run down the list of of how many priests got caught in Boston because of what Spotlight broke, or what the Boston Globe broke with their Spotlight department, and then you see the list of locations where elsewhere where it happened, and it didn't just cover the United States; it covered the globe. You saw like New Zealand, Australia, England, Italy, Africa, all these countries where this shit happened. And they had been moving these priests around after they got caught. Instead of defrocking them, excommunicating them, and getting them imprisoned. And the church knew. It shocked. I remember my wife just being like, oh my God. It was this bad? And I'm like, this is probably sugarcoating it still. And she's like, what? I'm like, this is just what they were able to uncover. Think about what they didn't catch, or what they weren't able to confirm, that they couldn't run. And in that movie, they caught, like, the story was about how they caught like 80, like 70 fucking priests in Boston alone. And then it wound up being like over 1,000 cases. And then they showed, like I said, they show everywhere. It blew. People were leaving the theater like, oh my God. That's what it's like reading the Epstein list, the Epstein files. That's what it's like reading what just a little bit they've released. And know that there's more. That's what this is like. And it's fucking crazy. But that's the thing, man. You gotta. Something is broken in this country, and I don't know what it is. It used to be where you could listen to music and it was a way to unite people. And I say that as somebody who grew up listening to everything from Motown to Marvin Gaye to Stevie Wonder to Smokey Robinson to Michael Jackson, Prince, to Pink Floyd, and Yes, and Rush, and all that prog rock and prog metal, like Dream Theater, Iron Maiden, and Judas Priest, Metallica, Megadeth, and Slayer, and Anthrax, through Van Halen to LL Cool J, to everything. Literally everything. If it's music, I've probably listened to it at some point in my life. And seeing what's happened now, where it's this divisive thing, and like I said, it's not even just like people losing their shit over Bad Bunny. Like, are you fucking kidding me? This guy's one of the biggest artists in the world, and y'all are mad about fucking that he wasn't, that he wasn't, he didn't speak English? Because that's important. I mean, or he's not American, when the reality is he's Puerto Rican. Puerto Ricans are American citizens. Hate to break it to you, he's American. And his message was more American than a lot of motherfuckers in this country right now. When he said, the only thing stronger than hate is love. And when he held that football up before he spiked it, on that football said, together we are all Americans. That message meant more to me than I'm gonna drink my beer and catch my fish guy or Bah with the Bah, lip synced badly by Hillbilly Vanilli. Like, fuck it. I don't. I got nothing, man. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with us or where we lost it. Lost the plot, but I don't know, man. I can't even. I can't even keep making jokes about it because it's really not funny. It really isn't funny that this is we live in a world where this is like it's like this. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's really fucking sad. And I hope that we find our way back or back from the brink on this type of stuff because if we don't, like, we're fucked. Anyway, that's all I got for this one. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Peace.